Do you want people respect you the moment you walk into the room? Ah, every guy wants this. And one man who understands this better than most is Andrew Tate. Love him or hate him, but you can't ignore him because his body language commands respect. He doesn't beg for it, he doesn't ask for it, he forces it. In this video, I'll break down 5 body language secrets Andrew Tate uses that make people take him seriously every single time. Use them and watch how people start treating you differently. Let's get into it. Number 5, the power of stillness. Weak men fidget, they shift around, tap their feet, or adjust their clothes every 2 seconds. They look uncertain. Andrew Tate does the exact opposite. He moves with absolute purpose. Every movement is deliberate. When he walks, he doesn't rush. When he sits, he doesn't shift around nervously. His body is completely under control. Watch any of his interviews. While others might squirm under pressure or react emotionally, Tate remains composed. He doesn't blink excessively. He doesn't flinch. When someone says something ridiculous, he doesn't even move. He just stares, unbothered, forcing the other person to fill the silence. This creates an aura of dominance. People who lack self-control show it through their bodies. They move too much, talk too fast, and give away their power. If you want to command respect, practice stillness. The next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to fidget. Keep your hands relaxed. Keep your movements slow and deliberate. When you walk into a room, do it like you belong there, without hesitation, without rushing. When you master the art of controlled movement, people will instinctively view you as powerful. Number 4, sharp hand movements. Ever noticed Andrew Tate's hand movements? They are sharp, controlled, and deliberate, and each one is designed to emphasize his words and command attention. He doesn't wave his hands aimlessly or fidget like a nervous man. Instead, he uses precise gestures to reinforce his authority. When he speaks, his hands often move in sync with his words, which creates a sense of certainty and power. One of his signature gestures is the knife hand, where he extends his fingers together and chops the air as he speaks. This movement is sharp, assertive, and leaves no room for doubt. It tells people he means business. Another power move is the open palm display. When he spreads his hands wide while making a point, it signals confidence and authority, showing that he has nothing to hide. Even his resting posture, often with his hands clasped in a dominant position, gives off the vibe of control and readiness. Weak men keep their hands in their pockets or fidget with their fingers, signaling insecurity. Tate does the opposite. Every hand movement he makes serves a purpose: to reinforce his message and demand respect. If you want to own the room like he does, start controlling your hands. Keep them firm, purposeful, and commanding, and people will start listening to you with the respect you deserve. Before moving to Andrew Tate's next secret weapon, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Number 3, keep a dominant posture. The way you position yourself in any room dictates how people perceive you. Small men shrink themselves. They sit hunched over. They take up as little space as possible. They fold their arms, cross their legs, and make themselves look weaker without even realizing it. Tate does the opposite. He takes up space. When he sits, he spreads out. His arms rest comfortably, not clenched up. His legs are positioned in a way that shows he is relaxed, but in control. He doesn't cower or try to disappear into the background, no matter where he is. You can see this in his interviews. Even when he's seated across from someone who is trying to challenge him, he looks completely at ease, as if he's in his own home. This gives off the impression that he is the dominant force in the conversation. People naturally respect someone who looks like they belong, someone who isn't afraid to take up space. If you want to command respect, stop making yourself small. Stand with your shoulders back, sit with confidence, move as if you have every right to be there, because you do. When you take up space unapologetically, people will see you as a man of authority. Number 2, the confident smirk. Andrew Tate's smirk is more than just a facial expression. It's a calculated display of dominance. When he smirks, he isn't just smiling, he's sending a message. It's the expression of a man who knows he's in control, a man who is unfazed by pressure, and a man who expects others to fall in line. His smirk is never exaggerated or goofy. It's subtle, sharp, and intentional. It shows that he finds the situation amusing, but not in a friendly way, in a way that says, "I know something you don't," or "You can't shake me." This controlled confidence forces people to take him seriously. The power of Tate's smirk comes from the mindset behind it. He doesn't smirk to seek approval. He smirks because he already believes he's won. Whether in interviews, debates, or casual conversations, his smirk creates an aura of superiority. This makes his opponents feel small, uncertain, and often frustrated. This is why the smirk works so well for him. It keeps him in control. It's not arrogance for the sake of arrogance. It's a strategic move that puts him ahead. Number 1, the complete composure. Most men wear their emotions on their faces like a weakness. They react too much. They flinch when challenged. They smirk nervously when put on the spot. Andrew Tate does none of this. His facial expression is a weapon. He remains unshaken no matter what. When someone insults him, he doesn't overreact. He doesn't get flustered. He might smirk slightly, but it's never a nervous smile. It's a knowing smile as if he's already won. This drives people crazy because they want to see a reaction, and he refuses to give them one. Emotional control isn't about suppressing feelings, it's about refusing to be controlled by them. When you master your expression, you dictate the energy of every situation. You become unreadable, untouchable. People second-guess themselves around you because they can't predict how you'll respond. If you want true dominance, make stillness your default. Let others waste energy on outbursts while you remain steady. A man who controls his face controls the game, and the one who controls the game always wins. Now you know all the secret body language that Andrew Tate uses to force respect from others. But what if you are still struggling with basic communication and fidgeting with your words? Want to master your communication skills? Watch this video on 5 easy tips to develop podcaster-level communication to make people listen and respect every word you say. Click now and take your presence to the next level. Until next time, take care.